Chineke. Ome mama churaju keni enga emere Chineke mo odobuna. Okwanye na hochasi meso ọma Chineke. Abu ọma kanjiria n'iru gị Chineke. Abu otito kanjiria ezi chimo. Soro mu neto ya n'ọdịmma. Soro mu tobe ya n'ọdịmma. Ndị nke Chineke bụ ya nọ. Aga m akọrọ unu ihe Chukwu mere m n'ọdị egwu. Ịhụrụ m n'anya Chineke karịsịa ọsọ m too Chukwu mgbe niile m bịakwuru gị. Ị na-aza m eme n'anya n'azụ mgbe mkpa m ka m bịakwuru gị. Okwu ịzara m Chineke onye dịka gị. Ezi udo abụ otito ka m ga-eji wee kelee gị. Chukwu nna m abụ otito ka m ga-eji jaa gị mma. Chineke ịdị ụtọ ebube gị dị. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to say thank you to my subscribers. And if you're seeing my face for the first time, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. Guys, I don't know if you know the song that I just sang earlier, and I hope that if you do, that you sang along with me. Yeah, today in this video, I am here to share the goodness of God. I am here to brag on God, okay? I am here to just share my testimony. This testimony is long overdue. Yes, this is something I promised God that I was going to do. And yeah, it's been a while since I promised him. Just glad I'm finally here to share this with you guys. So I'm not going to be going deep into what actually went wrong. I'm also stating what the situation was, but I'm just going to be going around it, okay? I'm going to be going around the situation. I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're facing, that God is mighty and willing to save as long as you seek him, even if it's a problem that you caused for yourself. Yes, because this particular problem, okay, I caused it for myself, all right? Yes, but God still deemed it fit to save me, okay, to look upon me with mercy and grace. God is just so amazing. Yes, so let me dive right into what went wrong. Not specifically, but like I said, I'm just gonna go around it. So around February, the last 2 weeks of February, right? Oh my God, sis was going through it. I was going through it, okay? Yes. So, and this particular problem, like I already mentioned, I caused for myself. Because God actually tried to vindicate me. God tried to save me from putting myself in a deep mess. Going back through the conversations that I had with those people, I saw I just saw God trying to show me who they are. And I remember that during that time, God showed me the red flags. God showed me not to get involved with those people, but I decided to ignore it. When God say yes, no man can say no, and when God say no, no man can say yes. I think what I was doing at the time was basically negotiating with God. How can you be negotiating with God? Because me, in my mind then, although I was in a very tight corner, I was just like, you know what, God, maybe something good will come out of it. I was trying to negotiate. When God says yes, no man can say no. And when God says no, no man can say yes. You can't be negotiating. What is that? You can't. I just look back and I'm like, wow, mercy. Ebby, you really did this. You tried it. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just thankful to God that He's shown me His mercy. It's grace. Because like I was saying, I went through the conversations. And yeah, I did see the red flags. God showed me clearly. And one thing I want to advise us is if you're about to do something or you're trying to do something and your mind is not at peace with it, you don't feel peace within you, please don't do it. That is probably, that is like 100% sign that God is trying to prevent you from a situation that you won't like yourself in. Do you know what is funny? Funny thing is, so after I had signed what they required me to sign, 2 minutes after that, it wasn't, I don't even know, like immediately after that, I started regretting. I started regretting my actions, like, oh my God, I should have just listened. And they were like, I should have just listened. I should have just listened to the Spirit of God. And I should have just listened because I regretted it. I regretted it, and I wanted to come out, like I wanted to opt out of that. Like I wanted to opt out. Like I couldn't, even when I got home that night, I couldn't sleep, guys. I couldn't sleep. So I started praying. Oh my God. I started praying for repentance. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for not listening to you. You show me the signs. I acknowledge it. I know. Please, I know you're gonna be like, I told you, but yes, God, you showed me the sign. I kept praying for forgiveness, and I just pray for his mercy, that it should vindicate me, it should just save me from this mess that I have gotten myself into. I went back to those people and I told them that I was no longer interested, and then they give me this list of things to do, which I cannot afford, okay? I cannot afford. And I'm like, oh my God, I went back to praying, like, God, please, you really need to save me. You really need to save me. You need to vindicate me. Forgive me. I know I have sinned against you. Please forgive me for not listening, for disobedience, for disobeying the Spirit, most especially. While I was going through them, I had to like speak with their superior, and the superior told me he was going to get back to me at so time. So I had a timeline. So I was praying to God, like, God, please, on this day, please, let everything work out for my good. Let everything work out in my favor. That was my prayer. Like I would pray into the night. I would say my rosary. Oh my God, guys, it wasn't funny. Like remembering this now, like I remember after the whole thing, one of the persons that was around me was like, oh my God, remember when you used to pray, do night vigil? I'm like, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, because guys, I would literally stay awake and pray my rosary. I would just, they'll come back and see me. They'll come back and see me praying. Like I was saying, I had a deadline because the superior was supposed to get back to me at a particular time. So that was my prayer point. I was like, God, please, oh my God, let things work out in my favor on this day. Please save me from this. Oh my, I was just putting that in prayer and just resting on his promises. And one thing is, when you're praying, one of the things I did while I was praying and hoping for God's mercy, for his vindication, was when you're praying, make sure you have faith. And while I was praying and seeking, like I had like days, I had like waiting period until when the superior was going to get back to me. So yeah, during that waiting period, I wasn't only praying to God to help me and save me and come through for me, I also had faith. So faith is actually a very important thing. It's really crucial that you have faith that God has answered your prayers already. Like you're praying and you know, like while I was praying, I had this fulfillment that God has answered my prayers, that things are going to work out for my good. God is going to forgive me and it's just going to vindicate me. One of the songs I would listen to and sing during that period was sung by, I think it's either Hillsong or Elevation. I think it's Hillsong, and it's called Rescue. It's Rescue by Hillsong. It basically goes like this. I called and you came. I called and you answered. And you came to my rescue, and that was a song I was singing, guys, because I had faith that things are going to work out for my good. I kept praying and just praying my rosary and seeking God's favor. Guys, God is so good. And I know that this is a problem that I've caused for myself, but still, God came through. God saved me. And one of the things I also told God during that time was, oh my God, if you save me from this, I'm going to share my testimony. Like I'm going to proclaim your goodness. That was how it got me, like it hit me. Like I was like, God, if you save me from this, because this was a very huge thing, okay? If you save me from this, I'm going to share my testimony. I'm going to proclaim your goodness and your mercy. And here I am sharing my testimony. Like I said, no matter what it is you're going through, I want you to believe and have faith that God has already done it. Okay? Your testimony will soon be here, okay? Your testimony will soon be here. God has done it for you already. There is no need for you to worry. Just surrender your case, your problem unto the feet of Jesus. Just go like sit by his feet and just surrender. Lay down your problem, leave it to God. Okay, give everything to God. Just surrender everything, okay, and it will come to your rescue, because God never sleeps, neither does he slumber. Just give everything to God. God is so good, and I hope that you taste and see. If you've not encountered Jesus, like, I pray that you taste, just have a little taste and see that the Lord is good. I hope I'm able to inspire hope and faith that there is nothing that is too big. Nothing is too big for God to handle. Just give your problem to him. Know that my heavenly Father, no matter what I ask of him, he will give them to me. So as long as it is according to his will, that's another thing we need to be careful of. If it's according to God's will, God is definitely going to come through. God will come through for me. God will come through for you. This is something I have experienced, and I hope that you have as well. And if you've not, I hope that this inspires hope, like I said, and faith, that you taste and see that the Lord is good. Rest in God's love and cast your cares on him. He never sleeps, he never slumbers, and he will always come to your rescue as long as you seek him, and what you seek from him is according to his will. Yes, God will save you and God will come. So this will bring me to the end of this video. If you watched up to this point, thank you so much for watching, for staying tuned. Please stay prayed up, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.